Foundation, by definition, it is the basis or groundwork of everything. Ask any engineer and they will tell you it is the most important part of a building project. At Lufkin ISD, our educators are in the business of building successful students. They know that education is the foundation. They wear it, they breathe it, and they dream it. I'm Scott Neal, and I'm the president of the Lufkin ISD Education Foundation Board. Now in its 5th year, the foundation is a nonprofit organization whose sole purpose is to enrich and enhance education in the Lufkin Independent School District. By partnering with LISD and generous donors and partners within our community, funds are raised to award innovative teaching grants. Since its inception, the Education Foundation has awarded 52 grants totaling over $141,400. This year, a record 22 grants totaling over $54,000 were awarded. Our prize patrol, comprised of board members, sponsors, cheerleaders, and drumline members, boarded a yellow school bus and surprised grant recipients at each of their campuses. So come along and watch as we made some dreams come true.
Hello everyone, we're about to get on this bus. We're headed to 13 schools to give away 22 grants. We're so excited. We're going to surprise hundreds of students and their teachers with $54,000 worth of grants. So okay everyone, let's get on this bus.
And we are awarding her a check for $664.64.
We read about countries, we study those countries, and so I think getting to taste what those countries eat is going to be a really exciting, fun time for us.
Luna, we are giving $1,135.28.
In Aggieland, Physics Day in Aggieland is going to allow students to travel to Physics Day at Texas A&M and learn about physics and physics careers, and we are so excited. And this grant is in the amount of $2,012.
This is a fantastic literacy program that will integrate reading into all of our classes in Lufkin ISD, and it will join science and reading together. So we are so excited about this.
Oh my goodness.
You can program them to make designs on chalkboards and all kinds of things. So it's really limitless with what we're going to be able to do with this. We're super excited.
Congratulations.
And today we are here to award a grant called Animal Way Station to Kelly Marshall, Anna Lamb, and Elmo Lawson.
This room is going to provide them an opportunity to go in and do various activities to calm their sensory needs.
Thank y'all so much.
$3,018.75. And you're going to get $618.70.
You've just seen the check presentations. Now let's go into the classroom and see some of these grants in action.
The grant I applied for was Scan for Success. It is a running system that we use on our running days on Tuesdays, where each student gets their own identification card with a barcode. I've set up a 1/4 mile track out here in our field, and every time they complete a lap, they come to me and I scan their card, and all I have to do is just plug my little scanner here into the computer with a USB, and all that data goes straight into my computer and organizes it all for me. And then students and their parents can go online at home and their parents can see how much they've run during PE. This year I've received my 3rd grant. This is my 3rd year teaching, and again, thank you so much Education Foundation for helping me make our kids more healthy.
We got a grant to update our sewing lab. We got 3 new sewing machines, so they're actually industrial machines. We received scissors, brand new scissors, which our old scissors could not cut through paper. And we also got some marking tools and a cutting mat. The people that you see behind me are in our Fashion 2 class, and these guys sew almost every single day. That's the main thing that they do in class is they sew, and they construct things and put items together, whether it's clothing for themselves, or they also do projects such as work on special ed prom. They also put together clothes for themselves and learn how to make items so that when they go out into the real world, they know how to do those things and put together stuff for themselves. Thank you so much for everything that you provided for us. You opened up doors that we didn't even have or didn't know that we had before. And I have students that are interested that never would have been interested before because you gave us that. So thank you. We appreciate it so much.
Thank you!
The skateboarding grant, I was able to get about 25 skateboards for use in PE. And it's just a neat thing to do for the kids. Some of them have never been on a skateboard. Some are terrified to do it, but it's been a great way to introduce them to other types of sports out there than they're used to. All the students wear complete safety gear. They have helmets, wrist guards, elbow pads, knee pads. 2 years ago, I received a grant for CrossFit equipment from the Education Foundation, and that was just to get some innovative equipment that we don't normally see in PE. No matter how many fundraisers I would have done throughout the years, I would have never been able to afford this kind of stuff. So it's been a blessing to get these grants. Education Foundation, thank you so much for being supportive of our grants, especially for those in physical education, that you also support our cause for the kids.
Thank you for the Skateboards Education Foundation.
So the Streamlab started with a number of teachers who got together and they discussed some ideas, and together we married them into one, which is the Dream Streamlab. The Dream Streamlab is a place where students and teachers can be inspired and they can utilize a number of tools from science, technology, research and reading, art, and mathematics. Because of the Streamlab, we've seen interest in teachers. We've seen them become more excited about science, technology, reading, art, and math. We're seeing new lessons coming about. We are also seeing involvement in parenting, and we're looking at ways to continue to see the holes that might be in the Streamlab as we develop and as we evaluate it. But we're really excited to see if new things come from this Streamlab.
The grant is to help us combine science and social studies, or Texas history, combine those two content areas together. The Glow Germ activity was a lot of fun for the kids because they were world travelers and they were able to meet and greet lots of friends. And then they found out later, oh my gosh, I have this disease, by using the black light. And so there were a lot of things that we did with the activity that involved the microscopes and different things where they actually got to see how those diseases spread. They love the medical side of it. They love the gross, ooey gooey parts of it. And it's just a great way to help them think about different career options. Thank you so much for providing these grants for teachers, because it allows us to get so many fun things for the kids that we normally would not be able to obtain the money for from the district. The district helps a lot, but these are things that are just awesome for the kids.
Hey, I'm Angela Dean. I'm the instructional coach at Trout Primary, and we're here in our 2nd grade class, and we are working on building animals with Legos. So the grant that we received was a Lego grant, and it was for STEAM, which is science, technology, engineering, arts, and mathematics. So basically you can take any concept that we're doing anywhere in the curriculum and enhance it with Legos. So what we try to do is grab their attention, and like today we're going to work on animals and science, and so this is a great way to just build their interest and get them thinking about animals before they actually go into their science activity. I'd really like to thank the Education Foundation for making this possible. As you can see, the kids are just thriving in this environment and really getting to show what they know beyond just books and math and reading. They can, you can see great engineers in this classroom, and we're really excited to have the Legos on campus. Thanks, Education Foundation.
The grant was for a case of Spheros. I think there's 12 in a case, and 6 iPads, so that we could use the iPads to help code the Spheros for the kids to do their projects. I feel like the students learned a lot more than me standing up in front of the classroom and teaching them paper, pencil. They had to go out and find the information, and then they had to apply it.
When I was coding the Sphero, I wanted it to do this and that, but I didn't know exactly the right coordinates. Well, it made me get a little bit better problem solving. This is very good for us. It's good that we got the Spheros and the tablets. It's very good that we're able to use technology, because technology is growing in ways that we can't stop. And so it's good that we're able to keep up with it.
For the Texas map, we use the Sphero to trace first the El Camino Real, and then travel between some major towns, including our own in Texas. And over there, it shows the cell from a project we did in here when we were learning about cells and all the different parts of a cell.
Thank you to Ms. Rush, Ms. Nicholson, Ms. Flores, and Ms. Getzman for working hard this entire year to do all the amazing stuff that you've done for us.
Thank you so much for this money and opportunity that you are giving us so that we can give our kids a great foundation in technology and in their education.
Thank you, Lufkin Education Foundation.
I'm Vicki Evans, and I'm the Executive Director of the Lufkin ISD Education Foundation. Exciting things are happening in Lufkin ISD, and we are thrilled to play a small part in it. Educators are continually seeking ways to enrich the educational experiences of our children, and it is our responsibility to make that possible. Our children are the key to the future, and what better way to invest in the future than on our children?
Thus far, over 6,000 students have been impacted positively by the Education Foundation grants. If you're a partner, we thank you. If not, we hope you'll consider helping us build for the future.
The foundation here is solid, and we know great things are in store at Lufkin ISD.